Can't say
Why you
Dennis.
wanted the rematch with Dennis?
With Dennis, because he's a thief. And I like to beat him up. Everybody knows how much I hate Dennis. I think he's an
Good guy.
idiot. What the fuck is wrong with
He's
this guy?
good guy.
He's a retard. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you be friends with Dennis? I'm not friends with Dennis. Not.
You just saw how mad Devon still is about Denis Siplenkov. Why? Because he wants to beat him. He wants to humiliate him. I know for a fact that Devon doesn't have any doubt in his mind whether he can defeat Denis or not. Denis knows that, Devon knows that, all of the fans also know that Denis is no match for Devon. It is going to be a complete mismatch. Why does Devon want that match then? The desire for a rematch, the hate for Denis, it is simply because of revenge. Revenge of what happened back in 2018. But I also know that Devon won't feel satisfied after defeating Denis even on the left arm. I said the same thing even before their right arm match as well. I said that Devon won't be satisfied because deep down inside his heart, he knows that Denis isn't as big, as strong as he was back in 2018. He's probably defeating a 90% version of Denis. And that effect of not feeling the satisfaction is going to increase further after he destroys Denis Siplenkov on the left arm too. So I guess it's not only in the interest of the fans and Denis, but also in the interest of Devon Larratt that he doesn't have a left arm match against Denis. I heard Devon say that Denis is lying about his left arm injury. He arm wrestles all the time with his left arm. He doesn't have any injury and he can compete. And even if there isn't any injury, the guy cannot even beat Valera on the left arm in the practice pulls. So why would he arm wrestle Devon Larratt? There's simply no point. On the other hand, there is one guy, Kamil Jablonski, who keeps on calling out Devon, even though he was the winner of their last super match. And Devon doesn't want that revenge. Maybe he isn't ready, but he should accept that. In all of the previous conversations about this rematch against Kamil, Devon has always mentioned that he's ready now. The last time, he wasn't in a good place, now he is, and he can beat Kamil. And yet, he never wants that rematch. And in fact, Kamil doesn't even believe that Devon is getting stronger since their last super match. He said, how can Devon even possibly know that he's getting stronger without even lifting any weights? He's just practicing with amateurs and he's beating them over and over again. This proves nothing.
That you think you can be stronger than you was in the past? Will come.
I am much stronger. It's not even can I be. I am.
So you just believe yourself when you're pulling with amateurs that you are stronger. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Devon asked Kamil if he can beat similar level amateurs if they are using both arms, and Kamil's answer shocked Devon. Kamil said, I asked guys to pull me with both arms and I just flipped them over the table. Not a problem at all. Kamil said it straight to Devon's face that he is hoping Kamil loses to either Alijan or Dadikian so that Devon doesn't have to arm wrestle him. He's trying to find a way to get over Kamil in the rankings, get above him without even actually arm wrestling and defeating him. Even Engin mentioned in one of his podcasts that nobody wants to arm wrestle Kamil, and clearly Devon is one of them. Kamil knows that he can defeat Devon, and he also knows that a Devon Larratt super match is a big money opportunity, big popularity opportunity as well. That's why when Devon decided to cut to 115 kilos, Kamil was following Devon there as well. His goal was like, I won't let Devon win against me at all in any weight category. He was willing to arm wrestle Devon right-handed too. Devon asked for Wagner Bortolato and Tobias Sparong, but he got Alex Kurdecha, who is a much tougher opponent than the other two names. Alex is weighing around 165 kilos. Devon is around 295 pounds. Devon said that his left arm is strong, obviously not as good as his right, but he has a pretty solid hit on the left arm, and that's how he's planning to put Alex Kurdecha out of position. So what is your stance on this? Is it right that Devon is avoiding guys like Alijan Muratov or Kamil Jablonski and going after Denis Siplenkov? Well, we cannot really say now that he's avoiding Alijan because he's a super heavyweight, but initially for sure he was avoiding Alijan Muratov's call out, and he was also willing to arm wrestle Artyom Morozov on the left arm, who was the number one guy at that time. So if you're willing to arm wrestle the best guy, can we really say that you're avoiding anyone on this planet? Anyways, let's now discuss the results of the recent European Championships which happened in Romania. Let's start with the lightest women category in the senior division on the right arm. All of the results are about the right arm. In the next video, we'll discuss the results of the left arm. 50 kg right arm, we got Mariam from Georgia taking the gold home. 55 kg, Esra Kiraj as dominant as always. I'm not really sure why she doesn't get invited to East versus West. At this point, she's probably one of the most dominant arm wrestlers in the world in her weight category. Then in the 60 kg category, as expected, the Bulgarian Dimitrina Petrova took gold. Then 65, Bella Plieva from Georgia. In the 70 kg division, Ivanfi defeated Carolina Peterson. I'm not sure how these two women are in the same category. Ivanfi was looking twice the size of Carolina. Then in 80 kilos, we have from Sweden, Anna Gronlund taking the gold. In the super heavyweight division, the Italian Giulia with a surprising victory over the Turkish arm wrestler. Now let's talk about the men's results. Enis from Turkey won the 55 kg category. Then in the 60 kg category, we have the Georgian, the Tuna. 65, Tengizi from Georgia. In the 70 kg category, we have Alexei. 75 kg, Daniel Prokopchuk defeating everyone almost very easily, I should say. Then in 80 kilo category, we have Arman from Armenia winning the gold. In the 85 kg category, the Latvian Toms Rosits winning the gold, and surprising. I shouldn't say surprising because that's European. He was expected to win here. The guy can win gold at the Worlds as well. 90 kg as expected, Sasha Andreev dominating everyone once again. 100 kg gold went to Otari from Georgia, and 110 kg gold went to Turkey, Oguzhan Koçak. And just keep in mind how easy Nugo Shikadze was able to defeat Oguzhan Koçak, and now he is winning gold. F.A. Komek won the gold in the super heavyweight division. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like the video and I'll see you again.